2 minutes after 8 o'clock, you're listening to Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show here on WIFO FM in Jessup, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial.
When it comes to growing a family business, we understand the business of growing. At First Southern Bank, we've been meeting the needs of South Georgia farmers for over 100 years with competitive ag loan rates, including equipment loans, farmland loans, and lines of credit. First Southern Bank has all the banking tools you need to help keep your growing business growing. First Southern Bank, investing in you since 1907. For loan rates and more, visit firstsoutherngA.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings in Wayne County is a popular thing to dine in or take out for one delicious meal, and with the low great prices, it's simply a steal. Famous for the variety of sauces, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. When it's time to eat lunch or dinner, Damon's Restaurant's the place to go. Located in the middle of town on West Cherry Street, yes, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings simply can't be beat. So next time you're hungry and looking for a great meal, head to Damon's Restaurant and enjoy a great deal. The number to call is easy, 588-WING, 588-9464, the real thing. Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings. Those chicken wings are a very popular thing.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many want to talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, today at 588-1051 and let me work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Assurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock here on this Monday morning, 7th day of February. And how you doing, Bob?
I'm good.
Doing good? Well, we will have State Representative Stephen Meeks on in just a few minutes. He called in about 15 minutes ago and said he's going to be just a little bit late. He has a meeting this morning, but he's going to step out of it to come on the show with us. And that'll come up in just a few minutes here on Big Dog Country Radio. So how was your weekend?
Good.
Did you play golf on Saturday?
Definitely played golf on Saturday.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad out there, not in mid-50s and sunshine out, so,
Had a good time.
Had a good time out there.
Good group.
Good. Any more birdies this weekend?
No, didn't have a birdie on Saturday. No. Had a heck of a shot, though.
Had a good shot, huh? That makes an entire golf game when you have that one good shot, right, Bob?
Hit a great drive, and I was behind a tree, but I was to the right of the tree. I said, there's no way I'm going to hit that tree. Second shot, I hit it square. Luckily, it didn't come back, hit me in the head. It ricocheted to the left, went into the woods. It took me about 6 minutes to find the ball. Then I hit a great shot onto the green, 4 foot from the hole for a par, and missed the par putt. So,
oh, man.
But it was a heck of a shot.
Heck of a shot.
I still don't know how I hit that tree. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to hit the tree.
There's no way.
I'm 2 feet to the right.
Yeah, well, you're thinking about too much.
Got plenty of time. Got plenty of room to get by the tree, but hit it square. Look, I'm just glad it didn't come back and hit me in the head because I hit it solid. All you heard was a
there's Bob laid out in the woods.
Yeah, ricochet to the left. But whatever, I had a good time. It was good, but it was a fun day.
Right.
It was good. Like I said, the weather wasn't too bad.
Well, it's Super Bowl week this week, and, our host on our AM station, our sister station, WLOP, 1370 AM The Buzz, Fox Sports Radio, most of them will be in Radio Row this week there. Dan Patrick, Jim Rome, Rich Eisen, all those folks will be there on Radio Row there in L.A., So you can hear them talk right there from Radio Row there at the stadium, and also interview not only athletes but movie stars, TV stars, musicians, anybody that's famous goes down Radio Row. And so if you want to hear a lot of great entertainment, insights into the Super Bowl, and just hear all kinds of folks, tune in to AM 1370 on your AM dial, WLOP Fox Sports Radio.
Peter, I see who they all think is going to win the game. Should be a good ball game.
Should be a good
Rams and the Bengals. So they said listen to the AM 1370 Fox Sports this morning. They said that the big thing is going to be the temperature. It's going to be scorching hot. So it's going to be
hot this.
Yeah, it's going to be upper 80s
Sunday?
all week long. All week.
Wow, all week.
Yeah, so
a little different than here in the southeast, especially the northeast.
So Los Angeles is going to have a heat wave. So
a heat wave in LA this week. They'll get.
It's a nice stadium. So
they're in top condition athletes. They should be able to do it.
Super Bowl week, though. Like I said, it'll be fun to listen to all the interviews. Like I said, I'm sure out in Hollywood they'll have all kinds of stars on them.
I'm sure that they'll have. I was listening to some of the to Dan Patrick and Jim Roman this past week, and some of the folks they already have lined up, and they've got everybody you can think of, from the top athletes, current ones, former ones, movie stars, TV stars, musicians, you name it. They've got them coming through there. And so it's interesting to not only get the Super Bowl insight, but also see what's going on with these folks' lives also.
Thursday night they've got that show where they give all the awards, so that'll be fun. In Super Bowl Sunday, so I think they got a 4-hour pregame show. So.
Our pregame show here on WLOP, here on WIFO 105.5 FM, your Super Bowl radio station for Southeast Georgia. You'll be able to hear the game right here on 105.5 FM. Our pregame will begin at 2:00 on Sunday afternoon with features, inside information, special interviews, insights, and things of everything you need to know leading up to the to kickoff, which will be around 6:30. Then we'll have the game for you right here on 105.5 FM. But Super Bowl Sunday, people excited about it. Two teams, got a lot of talk going on there. New faces in the Super Bowl this year. And folks are just excited about it. You got the seasoned quarterback there who made the big change to go to the Super Bowl. You got the young buck who's in his second year after coming off winning the national championship, about 2 years ago from LSU. And so it ought to be got a lot of interesting stories there.
Nice SEC showdown. Stafford against Burrow.
Yep.
Georgia against LSU. So go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
I hope he can pull it off. Like I said, it's a great story, but like I said, if he doesn't win, Jared Goff got him to the Super Bowl several years ago. They got beat. So
Goff got him there.
That's why they got rid of Goff. So if Stafford doesn't win, they're like, well, what did he do different than Goff?
I think it's according to how it goes in the game. If he has a good game and they still lose, that's one thing. But that pass rush of L.A. is something else. They got some hosses on there that can pass rush, and so maybe they'll put some pressure on that young quarterback.
Doesn't seem to faze him.
It doesn't. He's just got one of these cocky type of attitudes.
I don't think he's
they can't say Joe Cool because that's what Joe Montana was. They said they got to come up with himself because Joe Montana was known as Joe Cool.
I don't think he's cocky. I just think he's confident.
Some people say confident, some people say cocky. He just has a lot of confidence, and you've got to. If you're a top athlete like that, you need to have confidence in yourself and your ability, especially when you're the quarterback of an NFL team.
Seems like a good kid. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, they were smart. They got the quarterback and the receiver that lit it up at LSU. They got them both at Cincinnati.
Got both of them.
They're still lighting up. So.
Still lighting up. They did it at LSU. Now they're doing it for Cincinnati.
Smart move. So.
Yeah. Ought to be a good week there. Media Day is which day? Today or tomorrow? Tomorrow.
They probably have the Super Bowl media party Tuesday nights. Normally when they have the party.
Yeah, I think the media day is tomorrow, whatever the case may be. Because you've went through that for several years. Yeah. You went to many Super Bowls, and so you're used to that routine and what goes on and being part of all the events.
Yeah. And the parties are nice. That's for sure.
I'm sure they are.
You meet a lot of people, see a lot of people. So a lot of fun, but.
Who were some of the folks that you met there at the Super Bowl that you just enjoyed meeting and talking to, and that you had a great experience with?
There's so many. Like I said,
so many of them.
Yeah, I mean, you meet all the media people. Like I said, all the people you see on TV. Like I said, Rich Eisen's just one of the nicest guys. I just enjoyed meeting him, talking to him. Mm-hmm. I enjoy him. So I said, Jim Rome still hasn't sent the interview or the autograph. That was the thing. Jonathan wanted an autograph bad. I told him several times. He said, "Yeah," I gave him the address. He never sent it.
Never sent it, huh? Should have given it to his aide there. That's what you do. You give it to his staff. They'll take it.
I said it was fun meeting Adam Sandler, things like that. Chris Rock, just all kinds of movie stars. Mm-hmm. Kevin James. I mean, met all kinds of people.
All of them. Yeah. Just fun.
Nick Faldo was there, from the Golf Channel. Just one year got meet Regis Philbin, who's now passed away. He was there 1 year, so just got all kinds of pictures, a lot of kinds of celebrities. It's just fun to go out there and meet everybody.
I know. I've seen the pictures that you brought back from these all those Super Bowls that you went to through all those years, and it was like meeting who's who out there.
But like I said, my biggest thing was meeting all the Steelers. So I've got to meet Swan, and got to meet Bill Cowher, get a picture taken with him, former Pittsburgh Steelers coach.
Meet Terry?
Terry Bradshaw.
Got to
interview him for about 30 minutes and talk to him. So that was a thrill. So, but Swan was my favorite growing up as a kid. So meeting him, but we were there when Emmett and Jerry Rice both got inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. That's the best night, the night they announced the induction to the Hall of Fame, and they're all there. Okay. I still got that picture of Jerry Rice and Emmett Smith together. That's a good picture. Two great athletes, but it's just a lot of fun. It's fun to go out there and meet the celebrities, hobnob with them.
Okay. Now, during the game itself, when you were at the Super Bowls, where were you at?
They got a section where the media sits. But you're not allowed to cheer. Yeah.
You're not allowed to cheer, but you sit out in the stadium unless you're one of the big wig thing.
That's still one of my funniest stories. Like I said, when we went to Dallas, they had the snowstorm.
Yeah, I remember that.
And a lot of people didn't get tickets. Remember, there was a section where they couldn't put people because they're afraid the stadium was going to go there. So they got us in the section, and they start bringing these people to our section, which they don't normally put normal fans
just
in the media
fans,
section. Yeah. And they were trying to tell those people that they couldn't cheer.
Right.
Yeah, so this guy turns around, and luckily he's got a Pittsburgh jersey on. It was Pittsburgh Green Bay in the Super Bowl. He turns around and says, "Looky here, buddy." He said, if I offend y'all too dang bad," he said, but he starts listening to how much money he spent on the tickets, the plane fare, the motels. He says, "And these folks are trying to tell me I can't cheer." He said, "The heck with that. I'm going to cheer all again." I said, "Buddy, go ahead. You got the right jersey on. You cheer all you want." I was like, you got to be kidding. You're trying to tell these people they can't cheer because they're in the media
regular
section?
fans, not media people.
Yeah, that's crazy. They've got a set media section where everybody sits.
Okay.
That's our favorite story. When the Super Bowl was in Jacksonville, we had better seats because Dan hooked us up.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden we see Berman and all them. They're walking past us. I looked at Greg. I said, "Man, Dan hooked us up. We got better seats than Berman. We got better seats."
Yeah, it's too bad Dan's not there anymore. But you did have your Super Bowl days and your Super Bowl experience for many years there.
I said, it's just been there, done that, 7 in a row. But it's going to Vegas in a couple of years, so I'm going to have to get back on the bandwagon.
Well, Dan's no longer taking care of you anymore.
Well, he's still there, but he's not in charge
of that anymore. He's not on the Super Bowl.
He's still on the Super Bowl. Like I said, he's just not on the ticket with Jacksonville, but he's still the number 3 guy in the whole media, NFL. He'll be there. He's at the Pro Bowl. He's the Super Bowl. He handles all that stuff.
He still handles all that. So perhaps maybe you can't get tickets. You can't get the press passes to the Jacksonville anymore, but maybe something to the Super Bowl.
I can still get them if I did. I didn't like the way they did it. Like I said, they took away the fact that they told you that with COVID you're not allowed access to the locker rooms. So that's the reason I go down there. It's going to the locker room. Talk to them. Everything's Zoom. I'm not doing Zoom stuff, so that's why it wasn't worth going down there this year.
That's all the way up to L.A. I mean, geez.
I'm talking about going to Jacksonville.
Oh, Jacksonville to the games.
You can't get in the.
If you can't get in
the locker room.
You can't get in the locker room while I go down there.
Right.
Yeah, because of COVID. Yeah.
So,
all right.
I just passed.
It just passed.
25 years is enough.
I know you went for 25 years straight. It's a long time to go into the locker rooms there in Jacksonville.
I didn't realize it was that long. Time flies when you're having fun. 25 years.
Yeah.
I'm now in there 26 years. So. Hopefully Peters can do a good job as coach. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
he's a Super Bowl winning coach, so maybe he can bring some magic.
Just wishing the best,
It's all about drafting the right players, free agency. I think they got a lot of money they can spend, so maybe they'll bring some people.
And they'll have the number 1 pick. I don't know. Who will they go? Would they go for a defensive lineman? Would they go for a receiver? What will they go for?
We're talking about going to an offensive tackle to protect
Well, you can't go wrong with that because your team is as good as your offensive line is.
It's like that movie Blindside. You got to have that guy that protects that quarterback.
That's right. You protect that quarterback like it's me back there. That's what his mom was telling him. That's me standing back there. You protect me.
Protect him.
So nobody got to the quarterback. So he was protecting Mom. So that was a good movie. That was a good movie, Blindside. Yeah, it was. And based on, of course, a true story. But we're still waiting for State Representative Stephen Meeks to be able to call in.
He had some committee meeting.
He had a committee meeting to go to, but he said he's going to slip out and try to get on the air with us this morning. So we're still waiting for him to slip out and be able to do this. I can just tell him his cohorts there, I got to slip out and be on the local radio down there. Y'all hold on.
Well, I just want to remind people again, there's 2 playing games tonight. Again,
when you say 2 playing games, what do you mean?
To get into the tournament, like I said.
Basketball.
Basketball tournament. Top 4 teams are going to the tournament. So all 4 of those teams, when they start in Warner Robins, they're going to play for seeding in the championship. But the other 2 teams that are not in the tournament right now have to play their way in. One team gets in, the other team doesn't get in. So one team season will come to an end today at these play-in games. And the girls' play-in game is between Coffee and Veterans. The winner goes to Warner Robins, the loser's out. And the same thing with the boys' game, Wayne County and Ware County. The winner will go to Warner Robins and compete. And the loser's season comes to an end.
So where does Wayne County play Ware County today?
Today here at home.
Here at home to be able to get into the state playoffs.
Get into the region tournament and the state playoffs.
Oh, the region tournament. They do have a region tournament.
Yeah, but the region tournament's in Warner Robins. But all the teams in the region tournament are guaranteed going to the state because there's only 4 teams at the tournament. So you're playing for seeding, but 4 of the 5 teams are going to the.
Okay. So Warner Robins. So Ware County, Wayne County playing today at what time?
The girls' game starts at 5. The boys' game is 15 minutes after the girls' game. Admission's $7.
But you didn't say the Wayne County girls are playing today.
They're not. The veteran girls and the Coffee girls are playing at 5 here.
I know.
The boys are playing after the girls' game. There's a boys' game and a girls' game. The girls' game is Veterans and Coffee at 5. The boys are Wayne and Ware 15 minutes after the girls' game.
Right. I just wanted to make sure that even though it was 2 out of town teams, they were playing here, though.
Right. They're definitely playing here.
Right.
Both the playing games are in Wayne County.
Right. Okay.
$7 admission price to see both games. Again, $7 to see Wayne County boys play. They're going to charge you $7 to get in. That's set by the region.
Okay. Well, way go Wayne County. Hopefully they can beat Ware County today and get into that region tournament.
But those games are here at the Benny Ratliff Arena starting at 5 o'clock.
All right. Sounds good. Get out there and support the Jackets.
Hopefully they can get in.
That would be great. Have we beat?
I think we split. I think we split.
Where this year?
I'm pretty sure we beat them here and they beat us there, but don't hold me to it. I don't have the schedule in front of me.
Okay.
Do have the football schedule though. That's something I might be able to give.
The football schedule starting in August. So
with the new region,
and who we're going to be playing and where. The new football schedule out, new region we're going to be in. We're dropping down to 4A.
It's going to start on, let's see, 8 is August, right?
That's right. 8 is August.
August 19th, it'll start at Bradwell Institute. That'll be the first game of the year. Then August 26th, we're going to be at Brooks County. That's the single-A state champion. September 2nd, we'll play Appling County at home. September 16th, we'll play Statesboro at home. September 23rd, we'll be at Jenkins. Then the region schedule will start on the 30th of September. We'll be first taking on Burke County at home. October 7th at Islands. October 14th against New Hampstead Senior Night. October 21st at BC.
We're going to go right on the air with them, okay?
Southeast Bullet.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM. On the air with us right now with State Representative Stephen Meeks. Bob, take it away.
Monday with Meeks. Stephen, how you doing today?
Good morning. I'm great. How about y'all?
Doing great. What's going on up there at the state legislature this week?
Well, it's going to be another busy week, and apologize for being late. We had a general government appropriations meeting this morning, so stepped out of that just to give you a call, and again, apologize for it being later in the program. But another busy week. We are working on the amended budget, FY22 amended budget, and we'll be working on that in committee. And then a lot of folks in town this week. We've got 4-H coming into town. We've got Farm Bureau and Georgia Forestry, and so a lot of lot happening this week. We're actually out on Wednesday. It's going to be a committee day, but we'll have a lot of folks in town this week. Looking forward to seeing everybody as they come up and have the opportunity to visit with us and celebrate 4-H Day at the Capitol and all the other great things that are going on around our state. So, legislatively, we'll be working on the redistricting bills for local municipalities, counties, Board of Education. So that's really the big agenda item right now. We're on a deadline of having everything out by the 18th, being done, signed by the governor. So we're in the process of getting those done and getting them to the governor's desk for his signature. So that's really what the push is right now.
A lot of proposed legislation on the table. Tell us some of those items.
We've got one big one that's come up. Has been a school choice bill, and Representative Wes Cantrell has been a proponent of school choice and has put bills out about every year in some fashion or another. Some of them have passed, some of them have not. This one is one that allows, if you're currently in the school system, I would allow you to utilize some state funds that would be subject to appropriation to use that to attend an alternative school if that's what the parents decided to do. So that's one big one right now that's getting some attention. We had a reciprocity bill that we did last week on gun permits. So if you have a permit in Georgia, carry permit in Georgia, and other states recognize that permit while you're carrying in their state, and kind of a reciprocity type that folks can come into our state who have a license from their home state and then be legal here in Georgia. So that's one we did last week that garnered some attention. So we'll have, I don't know that the legislative calendar in terms of bills up this week. I know the committee's doing a lot of work trying to get things moving and get them out of committee. So there'll be a lot more coming out.
I was reading a story from the AJC. It says Georgia lawmakers are considering a proposal to make schools use technology that filters pornography and other material deemed obscene from school internet services and devices. What do you know about that?
Right. That's one that we've been, particularly with the pandemic and students going online, making sure that we're protecting our school students from obscene material that may be coming through the internet. As young kids, they are apt to type in a wrong address or click on a wrong link or something of that nature that may take them somewhere that they really shouldn't be. So we're passing legislation to make sure that we protect our kids from that obscene material that lurks out there on the internet, particularly with using school websites and school-issued laptops, Chromebooks, etc. That was Representative Will Wade, former school board member up in North Georgia, and one of the former school superintendents, whose name escapes me at the moment. Will come to me in a minute. I worked very diligently on that, along with Jan Jones, Speaker Pro Tem. So they've got that out there, and it'll be moved through the committee process this week as we get going.
And if you're just joining us on the phone with us, is Stephen Meeks, State Representative. It's Mondays with Meeks. Any other items we need to know about that are coming up? I ask you all the time, anything controversial. How's the handgun, the gun permit legislation coming along? Is there much debate on that?
Haven't heard much on that one yet. I know it's being drafted. That one hadn't come across the radar yet, but I know it's out there and being worked on. The constitutional carry you're referring to?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's. I don't know that it's been dropped yet. I'll have to check and see. I haven't had any conversations on it, but it'll be coming pretty soon.
And I know you keep in touch with Blake. How's the budget coming along?
Budget's coming along. We're currently working on the amended budget, as I mentioned a while ago, and we'll get it out, and then comes the big budget. We'll have to get the amended done, and which will include pay raises, as we'd previously talked about for state employees, and then once we get it passed, then we'll get to work on the big budget. And we've already had some hearings on that, so it's always in the works. They get started on it, and it's one of those things that the staff of the committees, both House and Senate and House Budget Office, work 12 months out of the year keeping track of the budget and where the money's going and where the needs are. So they do a tremendous job. So it's an ongoing project and one that, legislatively they continue to work on day in, day out.
I'm curious, the legislative session's underway. You drive back and forth every weekend, or you stay up there during the weekend, or how's that go?
I'm home on the weekends. Matter of fact, we were out at the ballpark on Saturday. John Williams had a baseball tournament and had a game yesterday. I understand you played golf this weekend. I hope the weather was better for you than it was for us at the ballpark.
The weather wasn't too bad at the golf course. Again, people listening.
Saturday wasn't bad. Sunday, we had a game yesterday, and it was just raw out there.
Sunday was bad, yeah.
But great facilities there at the recreation center. We were out there, like I said, Saturday and Sunday. Great facilities, and a lot of folks from out of town came into the community, spending the night, and playing baseball. So it's good to see a crowd out there enjoying that.
Again, we've got a lot of listeners. They always have questions or comments. They want to get to you. What's the best way to get in touch with Stephen Meeks during the session?
Cell number is always good. It's 912-207-0813. And email is stephen.meeks@house.ga.gov.
It's Super Bowl week, so we want your prediction on who's going to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I was going to ask you that question. I think Stafford, I kind of got to stay with him.
I'm going with the Rams, too, because of Stafford, but I don't feel good about it, to tell you the truth. Cincinnati just
I don't know if I feel great about it.
Yeah, Cincinnati just seems to be on that magical carpet ride, so they kind of scare me. But I got to pull for Stafford, Sony Michel, and Leonard Floyd, Georgia, all on the Rams. So.
Yeah, I'm pulling for them anyway. I know the Touchdown Club, I guess, has got their drawing on Saturday night as well, don't they?
Yeah, we got the big draw on Saturday night. You got a ticket for that? You going to win 10?
We do. We got some tickets for that. Absolutely, yes, sir. So look forward to that.
Yeah, well, maybe you'll get luckier than me. I'm still holding out hope they're going to pull my name one year.
It'd be nice.
It's been 20 years without nothing, zero. It's all been donating. That's what it's all about. Good fundraiser for the Touchdown Club. But Stephen, again, always good talking to you. Again, stay safe in Atlanta, and we'll talk to you next Monday.
Same here. Appreciate y'all. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Stephen. All right. State Representative Stephen Meeks calling in from under the dome there in Atlanta on Mondays with Stephen Meeks. And Bob, it was good that he was able to get out of that meeting for just a few moments and be on the air with us.
Yep. A lot going on. Sounds like they're busy.
It always is.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah, the only thing they legally have to do is to make up and pass the budget. But, boy, so much else comes up every single session. It's amazing. Every single year there's things that come up.
Everybody's up there campaigning, too.
What's that?
I said it's an election year, too. They got everybody up there campaigning
as well. They can't campaign openly.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure there's a lot of discussions taking place.
Openly, Bob, they cannot campaign until after the session. So I'm sure that all of them will try to get out of Atlanta as quick as they possibly can with this session. But we'll see what happens. But tomorrow, of course, will be Tuesdays with Tillery. State Senator Blake Tillery calling in tomorrow, and then Wednesdays with Werkheiser. Bill Werkheiser calling in on Wednesday.
Yeah, Bill Werkheiser played golf with Saturday again. He loves that Saturday 12:30 group.
He does. He gets out there with y'all and plays, huh? Yeah. Well, way to go, Bill.
It's about the third or fourth time he's joined us. So
that's great.
I think he's enjoying that 12:30 group.
Good. That's too bad he's got to, starting this next election period, not be part of Wayne County anymore. Next year, we won't be able to have Wednesdays with Werkheiser. It'll have to be Wednesdays with, what's his name again?
Buddy Deloach.
Buddy Deloach.
If he wins re-election.
If he wins his re-election.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know. We have to, if he wins his re-election. It would be Buddy Deloach. It's his area that's going to be the northern part of Wayne County like Bill Werkheiser has right now. All right, Bob, anything else on your mind this morning before we head out of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show?
Just a reminder, county commissioners meet at 6, not 7, at Courtroom C tonight. So
6 o'clock.
They changed the time to 6.
Want to get out a little earlier. All right, Bob, have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by First Southern Bank, by Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial.